Hello candidates, my name is John Ikorat and I'm going to take you through our science lesson 3. In the previous lesson we learned about light and specifically properties of light, and we were able to discuss very many issues concerning the properties of light, and after which we had an exercise to do. However, I believe that most of you did very well in that exercise, and I see people having everything correct. However, that cannot stop us, cannot stop me from guiding you the more. And therefore, we are going to make corrections for that activity. Yes, that lesson had the first question as give 2 uses of light. Give 2 uses of light. And I remember we learned and said that one of the uses of light is light enables us to see. And that use, we got it from the definition of light. So children, when you are answering such question, begin with that. Say, light enables us to see. Then you can go and give other uses of light. For example, to plants. To plants, what are the uses of light? Somebody is giving us the answer. Yes, tell us. Okay, that is correct. Now, we also say that light enables plants to carry out photosynthesis. Or we can say light enables plants to make their own food. We can also say that light, especially sunlight, by the way, we are talking about sunlight. Sunlight enables plants to make starch. That is our answer number 2. We also say that light promotes security in an area, especially in our homes. It can even be in our schools. But right now you are at home, they believe that when you are at home, light promotes security. But how? The teacher told that. I'm seeing that person is losing. The teacher said that light promotes security by removing or by reducing dark corners where enemies like thieves can hide. Therefore, if there are no thieves in an area, if there are no thieves in our homes, then we are secure. Our property is safe. Children, we have given so far 3 uses of light. One to say, light enables us to see. And we also say, light, especially sunlight, enables plants to make their own food. And we have said that light promotes security in an area or in a home. There is one, okay, we would like to go to our question number 2. Our question number 2 says, why are we unable to see things around the corners? Our question says, why are we unable to see things around corners? Children, we expected you to write. I know most of you have written it. However, our response is supposed to be, light only travels in a straight line, yet corners are bent. So there's no way light will bend in a corner for us to be able to see. So we say light only travels in a straight line, yet corners are bent. Thank you very much, children. You can clap yourself. Our question number 3 says, which property of light enables light from an electric bulb to spread in a room? Which property of light enables light from an electric bulb to spread in a room? Somebody is telling us the answer. Wow. You can tell us. Yes, please, young boy. Thank you very much. Our answer is light travels in all directions from the source. Our answer is light travels in all directions from the source. We give an example of the sun. When we look at light from the sun, all parts of our country, Uganda, are able to receive that light at the same time. Why? Because light travels in all directions from the source. Our question number 4 says, how does light from an electric bulb, from an electric bulb spread to all parts of a room? How does light from an electric bulb spread to all parts of a room? And our response was, light spreads to all parts of a room through electromagnetic waves. In straight lines. Light spreads to all parts of a room through electromagnetic waves. Take note of the word electromagnetic. Take note of the word electromagnetic. Electromagnetic waves in straight lines. Thank you very much, children. That has been the correction. However, according to the response I got from one of you, you asked a question for clarification, and your question was, what is the difference between a firefly and a glowworm? Well, those two are actually similar. However, you can differentiate them based on their sex. For example, when we look at a firefly, it is a species of male beetles. Which emit light at night. A firefly is a species of male beetles which emit light at night or in darkness. Is that one okay, children? Thank you very much. Now, when we look at a glowworm, on the other hand, a glowworm is a wingless female beetle. Which emits light in darkness. Or we can say that a glowworm is the larva stage. A glowworm is the larva stage of a firefly, or is the larva stage of a beetle. Is that one okay, boys and girls? Thank you very much. Now, let us go to the next lesson. Boys and girls, in our previous lesson, we looked at rays, we looked at light traveling in a straight line. Light traveling in a straight line. And I remember we drew a diagram. We drew light traveling in a straight line, and we drew it just as a line like that, but with an arrow. Boys and girls, don't forget this arrow when you are drawing that. This one simply shows that light is traveling in a straight line. However, we have got a special name that we can give to that light that is traveling in a straight line. And that name, boys and girls, is a ray of light. A ray of light. Boys and girls, a ray of light. Now somebody is asking him or herself that what is a ray of light? What is a ray of light? Well, according to what we said in our previous lesson, we said that light travels in straight lines. Fine. But now, because we have called this a ray of light, light traveling in straight lines is a ray of light. Now, a ray of light is a straight path. A ray of light is a straight path. Take note of the word straight. Is a straight path taken by light. Boys and girls, a ray of light is a straight path taken by light. Are we together, boys and girls? I can see you are listening and following attentively. Now, we can represent a ray of light using an arrow. However, when you are drawing an arrow, take note. Draw it using a ruler and a pencil. And do not forget to include this arrow here. If you just draw a straight line, we shall call it a line segment just, and it will not represent a ray of light. But by us including this arrow, that means that it has become a ray of light. A ray of light is a straight path taken by light. Is that one okay, boys and girls? Yes. Thank you very much. Now, these rays of light cannot move as one ray just. These rays of light move in groups. They move in groups. As they move in groups, we shall give the groups of rays a special name. When they are moving in groups, don't say, now, those are very many rays moving, but instead call them a beam of light. So we would also like to talk about a beam of light. Boys and girls, a beam of light. Like I've said, that a beam of light, is a group of light rays. But take note, when these light rays are moving, they must be moving in the same direction. It's a group of light rays moving in the same direction. A group of light rays moving in the same direction is what we call a beam of light. Is that one okay? Please, boys and girls, sit upright and let us learn. Sit upright and we learn. Now, beams of light can be categorized. They can be categorized according to the direction of movement, according to the direction to which they are moving, and also according to the way they are moving. Are we together, boys and girls? Yes. Now, we have got 3 types of beams. Is that one okay, boys and girls? We have got 3 types of beams. Wow. The first type of beam, we are saying types of beams. Types of beams. And I've said that we have got three types of beams. We have got three types of beams. And those beams, those types of beams include one. We have got a type of beam that we call parallel beam of light. Parallel beam of light. Parallel beam of light. And then we also have another type of beam that we call diverging beam of light. And finally, we have got another type of beam that we call converging beam of light. Point of emphasis, boys and girls. We have said that we have got three types of beams of light, among which include one, we have got parallel beam of light. We also have diverging beam of light. And finally, we have got converging beam of light. Boys and girls, we are going to talk about each of these at length. We need to understand what each of these means. We cannot just leave it at that level, but instead we have to understand what each of them mean. Therefore, we are going to start looking at the first one. And that is what we call parallel beam of light. In mathematics, you learned about parallel lines. Parallel lines in mathematics. But now in science, I'm talking about parallel beams of light. Now, a parallel beam of light is a group of light rays. A parallel beam of light is a group of light rays moving in the same direction. Moving in the same direction with equal distance from each other. With equal distance from each other. So we are saying, one, we are saying that a parallel beam of light. Parallel beam of light. And we are saying, boys and girls, that a parallel beam of light is a group of light rays. Is a group of light rays. A parallel beam of light is a group of light rays moving in the same direction. In the same direction. But with equal distance from each other. But with equal distance from each other. So boys and girls, we are saying that a parallel beam of light is a group of light rays moving in the same direction. And as they move in the same direction, they have equal distance from each other. They are moving from the source, moving the same direction, but with equal distance from each other. That is what we call a parallel beam of light. Are we together, boys and girls? Sit upright, clap yourself for that action. We can illustrate a parallel beam of light. We can illustrate a parallel beam of light this diagram, we can illustrate a parallel beam of light using this diagram. Here, this one is our source of light. It is our source of light. Now, as this source of light actually emits light, the light rays move in the same direction. Take note, when you are drawing this, you have to use a ruler and a pencil. The rays of light move in the same direction. And as they move in the same direction, how we show that they are moving in the same direction? Take note of that. We must include arrows. The rays of light are moving in the same direction. But as they move in the same direction, they have got equal distance from each other. For example, let us look at this ray and this ray. You find that the distance from here to here is equal to the distance from here to here, according to the way I have drawn them. Are we together, boys and girls? Yes. Thank you very much for listening. Now, after looking at the parallel beam of light, let us go ahead and learn about another beam of light. And that beam of light is diverging beam of light. Boys and girls, diverging beam of light. Somebody wants to actually read that heading. I'm giving you that opportunity. Are you reading? Yes. Thank you very much. Now that you have read, the word is diverging. Well, have you ever looked at the light of a torch very well? Especially at night. You discover that when your torch is on, you will see light moving from a torch. But that light is spreading. The further it goes, the more it spreads away from its source. Now, whenever light rays travel in that form, whenever they move from the source, and then they spread to different directions, that kind of beam is called a diverging beam of light. Now, we are saying that a diverging beam of light is a group of light rays. A group of light rays. A diverging beam of light is a group of light rays moving from the source. Moving from the source to different directions. A group of light rays moving from the source to different directions. A group of light rays moving from the source to different directions. That is what we call a diverging beam of light. You can also say, in your own English, you can say a diverging beam of light is a group of light rays which spread outwards from the source. For example, let us study this illustration carefully. I am going to draw here the diagram of the sun. Now, if the sun produces light, the rays of light from the sun will spread to different directions from the sun. That's why we see group of light rays moving from the source to different directions. However, in primary one, you were drawing it just like this. However, now we are telling you that when we are learning about light, we need to always show with arrows to show that light is moving from the source to other parts or to other places. Now, this kind of beam that is produced by the sun is called a diverging beam of light. It is like, I can also draw here, this is the sun. I can also have here a torch. When your torch is working, when your torch is producing light, light will always let's take this. That is our torch. Now, when this torch is producing light, you discover that the rays of light are spreading outwards. They are moving from the torch, but they keep on spreading outwards. And what did I say, boys and girls? We say, so, boys and girls, this is what we call a diverging beam of light. We can also include another eye to show that light rays are spreading out of the source. Now, boys and girls, in simple terms, we can draw a simplified diagram to illustrate a diverging beam of light. And we can draw it. We can start with a source of light. This one is a source of light. And then now we are going, because we say that we are drawing a simplified diagram of a diverging beam. So we are going to draw light rays spreading outwards from the source of light. Just like that. But remember what we agreed on. We said that we must include arrows. Without the arrow, then those are not light rays. That is something else. It's not light rays. That's why we include these arrows. Take note that you can also draw this facing any direction depending on the position of the source of light. For example, for me, if my source of light is this side, and my source of light can be here, and light rays can move that side. And then we show their arrows. But remember, using a pencil and a ruler. Do not draw using a free hand. And do not draw using a pen. Are we together, boys and girls? Wow, you are wonderful children. Now, we have got, somebody is asking himself or herself, teacher, you have all heard you talk about only the sun. You have also talked about a torch. Teacher, don't you think there are other devices which produce a diverging beam of light? The answer is yes, they are there. And those devices include one. Apart from the sun and the torch, we also have other devices like car headlamps. Car headlamps. Most of you have vehicles at home. And you discover that your parents' vehicle, when it's coming in, find that it's producing a beam of light. But that beam of light spreads outwards from the headlamps. We also have I've talked about the sun, a torch, car headlamps. I can also talk about electric bulbs. Electric bulbs. Those ones also produce a diverging beam of light. Are we together, boys and girls? Now, our next device that produces a diverging beam of light is a concave lens. Concave lens. Now, in our next lessons, we shall be learning the details of these lenses. We shall learn about concave lenses and others. But for now, we are listing those devices or those tools which produce a diverging beam of light. And then also, not to confuse ourselves, boys and girls. When a question is asked to you, write down any two devices which produce a diverging beam of light. I do not expect you to go to just tell a person who is asking you that the sun. Children, the sun is not a device. It is just an object in our environment, far away from our earth here. So the sun is not a device. The sun is not a tool. So when you are talking about devices, talk about things like torches, talk about things like car headlamps, bicycle headlamps, motorcycle headlamps. Talk about all of those. Talk about electric bulbs and talk about concave lenses. Those ones produce diverging beam of light. Are we together? Now, we are going to learn our last type of beam. And our last type of beam, boys and girls, is... Somebody wants to tell me? Yes, you can tell us. What is that type of beam that we have not looked at? Yes, we call it converging. We call it converging beam of light. Converging beam of light. Boys and girls, converging beam of light. From your own understanding, what do you think the word to converge? Because the word converging means, actually comes from the word converge. What do you think the word converge means? Well, boys and girls, the word to converge simply means to meet. It simply means to meet. Therefore, when we talk about a converging beam of light, we mean a beam of light or a group of light rays which travel from different directions or which move from different directions and meet at one point. I repeat, a group of light rays moving from different directions. But those light rays meet at one point or at the same point. That is what we mean by converging beam of light. So we can say that a converging beam of light is a group of light rays. Is a group of light rays moving from different directions. Moving from different directions. But meets at one point. A group of light rays moving from different directions. But these light rays meet at one point. So because of this meet at one point, that is why we call that beam of light as a converging beam of light. To converge means to meet. Converge means to meet. Are we together, boys and girls? Yes. Now, when these light rays meet at one point, that point where light rays meet is called the focal point. Focal point. That is the point where all the light rays coming from different directions meet. We call it the focal point. Somebody else can call it the principal focus. Can call it the principal focus. Principal focus. Boys and girls, we call it principal focus or we call it the focal point. Now, how do we draw a converging beam of light? We can draw it in a simple way. We can draw a converging beam of light by just drawing light rays coming from different directions. We use arrows. Light rays come from different directions. So light rays come from different directions, but meet at one point. Now, here, this is not a source of light. This is where light rays meet. For example, when we include our arrows here, this arrow means that light rays move from different directions. As they come, this one comes from its own direction, this one comes from its own direction, the other comes from its own direction, and all of these do the same. But as they come from different directions, they meet at one point. And that point is what we call the focal point. It's what we call the focal point. If not, we can call it the principal focus. Principal focus. Is that one clear, boys and girls? Thank you very much, my children. Now, I want you to take note of the following. 1. When we look at these rays, these beams, they must be of great value to us. I want you to look at a situation of a torch. Because of its ability to spread light rays outwards, that enables us to have enough light in any area. So, boys and girls, I would like to thank you. And I hope that you have understood this. But what you need to remember is when we are drawing this diagram of a converging beam of light, we can also draw it in another position, based on where the light rays are converging. For example, if they are converging at that point, we can draw our diagram like that to show a converging beam of light. So we shall just include arrows like that. Are we together, boys and girls? Yes. Now, this is where we are stopping at the moment. However, you are going to find this very work organized. I request that you download that work. That work has both the notes and the exercise. Please write all the notes and write the exercise in your book. Is that one understood, boys and girls? And then above all, I want you to take note of this. In Uganda and in the world, we have got coronavirus, which is spreading very fast like wind. Therefore, I request you to stay at home. Maintain proper personal hygiene, wash your hands regularly, and above all, avoid contact with people that do not stay with you at home. Even your parents, if they are coming from outside places, please don't hurry to give them hands. Don't hurry to give them thanks. Is that one okay, boys and girls? I thank you, and I remain John Nicolat, the teacher.